Welcome to the Dragon's Den. My name is Leo Drake and thank you for spending part of your day with me. Please consider subscribing as it is free and proves you still believe in Fantasia. If you enjoy the video, click the like button and ring the notification bell to be notified when I post a new video. In this video, we are reviewing The Neverending Story. I will be discussing the movie during this video, so consider this your one and only spoiler warning. So let's get to it.
Turn around, look at what you see in her face. The mirror of your dreams. Make believe I'm everywhere, give it in the light. Written on the pages is the answer to a never-ending story.
The Neverending Story from 1984 is directed by Wolfgang Petersen and based on the German fairy tale by Michael Ende. Bastian is a young boy still grieving the loss of his mother. He is a daydreamer and escapes the challenges of everyday life by delving into his books. Bullies chase Bastian through the city on his way to school and put him in the garbage. He hides from them a second time in an old bookstore where the owner is studying a special book.
Book is not for you.
Bastian arrives at school late for a maths test, so he does the only sensible thing. He goes to the school attic to read his stolen borrowed book. The story starts with the giant rockbiter coming upon the camp of a Nighthawk and Gluckuk. The rockbiter reveals a strange nothing is consuming his home. The Nighthawk and Gluckuk confirm the phenomenon is happening all over Fantasia. The rockbiter was sent by his people to seek help from the childlike empress. The three travellers go together to the Ivory Tower, the heart of Fantasia, where they learn the empress is sick and cannot save Fantasia.
Home of the empress is our only hope.
However, a warrior has been summoned who may still be able to save them.
Name is Atreyu.
The crowd are surprised and concerned to discover that the great warrior is just a boy. Still, it is he alone that must go on the quest to find a cure for the Empress, leaving his weapons behind to face the dangerous journey ahead. To help him, Atreyu is given the Auron, a necklace to help guide and protect him. The Nothing threatens to destroy Fantasia, and a black wolf known as Gamork pursues Atreyu into the swamps of sadness, where his horse Artax sinks after giving in to the sadness. A memorable and harrowing scene, despite us only just meeting these characters.
Come on, Artax.
Artax, you're sinking! Come on! Artax, please! Artax!
Atreyu slogs through the swamp to Shell Mountain, where he seeks the wise counsel of Morla the Ancient One, who turns out to be Shell Mountain herself, as she is a tortoise who is allergic to Atreyu. Bastian screams in surprise, and the characters in his book seem to hear him.
That's impossible!
Not that it matters, but Morla tells Atreyu he could ask the Southern Oracle for help, but that is 10,000 miles away. Bastian hears the bell announce school is out. He remains in the attic reading as a storm approaches. Atreyu is rescued from the swamp by Falkor the Luck Dragon, who takes him 9,891 miles, as he advises,
Never give up, and good luck will find you.
Atreyu discovers the home of Engewuk, the chief scientist studying the Southern Oracle, and Urgel, who helps nurse Atreyu back to health. To reach the Southern Oracle, Atreyu must pass through 3 gates. The Sphinx Gate has 2 statues which shoot lasers from their eyes if the adventurer passing is unworthy. Atreyu runs through the gates, avoiding the Sphinx's gaze, and finds himself at the second mirror gate where he sees Bastian's reflection in the glass. Bastian is so scared he throws the book away, but cannot stop himself from continuing to read by candlelight. Atreyu reaches the Southern Oracle through the third gate. They foretell that Fantasia can only be saved if a human child gives the Empress a new name.
How do we find a human child?
With luck.
The nothing is everywhere. Atreyu rides Falcor to the boundaries of Fantasia and the sea of possibilities, searching for a human child, but Atreyu falls from the dragon's back and lands on the shore where he discovers the rock biter, who is maudlin after the nothing took his friends, the Night Hob and Glukkuk. Atreyu finds ruins showing the events of his journey. Bastian reflects that his mother had a beautiful name. Mork, the wolf, wants Atreyu to be his last victim, but Atreyu won't die easily as he is a warrior. Mork tells Atreyu that Fantasia has no boundaries as it is made up of human dreams and imagination. Fantasia is dying because people are losing hope and forgetting their dreams. The nothing is emptiness and despair. Mork has been helping the nothing as people with no hope are easier to control, and he hoped to gain power for himself. Mork is a servant of the power behind the nothing. He was sent to kill the only one who could stop the nothing. Atreyu reveals his identity and kills Gmork with a knife. Falcor retrieves the Auron and rescues Atreyu, but the nothing has left Fantasia in fragments. The Auron leads them to the Ivory Tower, one of the last remnants of Fantasia. Atreyu comes face to face with the childlike Empress.
I failed you, Empress.
And the nothing draws closer. Bastian struggles to believe the characters in his book are talking about him. How could he save a whole world?
It's only a story. It's not real.
But the Empress needs a new name. Bastian screams the name Moonchild to give the Empress her new name, and with only one grain of sand surviving of Fantasia, the world is reborn. The Neverending Story continues with Bastian, who rides Falcor to see the world of Fantasia. He waves to the Rockbiter, Night Hob and Glukkuk and watches Atreyu ride Artax across the plains. He returns home where he chases the bullies into the garbage on the back of Falcor. This movie has a lot of nostalgia for me. I still have my old VHS tape of this film, and I don't even have a video player anymore. The film is set with stunning vistas filled with imagination, great characters who you instantly care about, a magical story that all children should watch, and perhaps shed a few tears. I give The Neverending Story 3.5 out of 5 stars. You may know The Neverending Story is based on the first half of Michael End's novel, and there are actually 2 further films. When the book came out in Germany, it immediately became a #1 bestseller and remained in that position for the next 3 years. At the time The Neverending Story was made, it was the most expensive movie ever shot in Germany. Thank you for watching. Let me know the most memorable film from your childhood in the comments down below. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, give it a like and share it. I'm looking to post a new video every Monday, so be sure to come back for that and click the link on screen to watch another of my videos. I guess that's the end of The Neverending Story. Until next time, hoorah!